Hi everybody, and welcome to True Wants, where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button that you'll see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also that bell beside that subscribe button that I always recommend that you press. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will notify you just once that I have uploaded a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you'll be in the know. Also in that same area, there is that thumbs up, and that's where you guys come in. If you enjoy the content that I make, and that I make so much of it, please take a second when you arrive to hit that thumbs up. It will turn blue, the number will increase, and that's you helping True Ones get noticed on this huge YouTube platform. So I'm thanking everyone in advance for that thumbs up. Okay guys, my paid version of my Boxycharm Premium has arrived. And as you know, on my channel, I pay for 2 bases and 2 premiums. So I'm still waiting for my bases to arrive, but my 2 premiums did arrive today, and I kind of knew, because not that I knew that they were coming, because I got no tracking at all. This was a total surprise today. However, what I did know was my chances of getting the exact same boxes were really not in my favor, because I ended up choosing the exact same choice items for both my boxes. So they both ended up arriving, and when I opened up the first one, really happy what's in here. We'll go through everything. However, the second box is a complete duplicate. So as you know, I put everything aside when I get duplicates and things like that. So let's go through and do a lot of swatching, because I got very lucky. I got so many palettes, and this is majority makeup, and I'm wearing everything on my face as well, so I'll be able to give you what I call my tried and tested testimonials. All right, so the card is the same that when this channel now, it's the second month in a row that we've gotten the base box in the PR, but we don't get on this channel the premium, so through PR. So the box that I got, I will definitely leave that one down below, because it was a really good video that I got the box early, and I was able to get it up for you guys, and everyone's enjoying that video, so thank you so much. But if you haven't seen that video yet, I will make sure to leave it linked in the description box down below. So this one, like in the PR box, and I thought maybe it was just a PR thing, that the card would have this information on the back, but no information about it. So because I got the box early enough that I was able to put everything on my face, I also went in to get a few notes on the products here and the pricing, as well as to see if any of these products were going to be available in the drop shop sale. Because when the drop shop started, and correct me if I'm wrong, it was all about the concept. Granted, Boxycharm was a different owner, you know, at that time, and now, you know, Ipsy owns Boxycharm. But the concept was that we shouldn't have FOMO, so that if something was in our box that we wanted, or wasn't in our box that we wanted, or we didn't get the premium, so you were still able to get some of the items that were in the premium box in the drop shop. When I went to get some of the information, the first place I went was to the drop shop, and only one item, and it was through a product that is made through an Ipsy brand, that was in the drop shop. Everything else was not available in the drop shop. So I really miss that time when we were able to get the actual products, that we wouldn't have that FOMO, and especially if not everyone gets the premium, and some of these products are so fantastic. I wish that they were available for others in the drop shop, but like I said, when I went to check to get the information, it wasn't. So my memory was that when this all started, we all didn't get the FOMO, because we were able to pick up the items in the drop shop that weren't in our boxes, because I used to wait for my boxes to arrive before I would shop in the drop shop, so that I wouldn't get duplicates of items and things like that. So I really hope that you know, if anyone, you know, from Boxycharm watches any of the videos, that maybe if enough of us talk about this, that we really miss the items that aren't in our boxes, that they are available to us in the drop shop. So that's the only thing I really miss about the drop shop. Otherwise, the sales in there are absolutely fantastic. But again, they're sharing about this news. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm wondering, maybe because there's nothing on the cards, maybe there is going to be that merge that has been talked about for so long, because there has been a lot of duplication and all of that in the boxes, and a lot of girls were complaining on video. So maybe they're planning on merging, you know, the boxes and putting it all under one brand. I really don't know, and I'm really so curious to know what it's all about. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, it simply says on the back of this card, epic news is coming. We've got something epic in the works, and we can't wait to tell you all about it. And then they're saying this is going to be the biggest beauty news of the year. So to me, that's the only thing that I can think of that would be so big. But you guys, please share with me in the comments if you're on the same page as me or what you think can be the biggest news, because I am so curious at this point to know what they're going to do. All right, so starting with the items that are in here and how I placed it on my face today was starting with this first item here, and this was one of my choice items, and this is from the Beauty Bakery. And the Beauty Bakery, when I looked it up on their website, said that it is a cruelty-free, vegan, and gluten-free, this product. They're saying this is the Butter Hydro Silk Primer and Antioxidant, and this has a $24 value. It is a face primer. It says the Butter Hydro Primer is a lightweight hydrating primer that provides your skin with a smooth canvas and extends the wear of your makeup. It applies just like a warm, creamy butter and leaves your skin feeling like silk. This alone calls for, they're saying, a toast. And they're saying it is a lightweight and breathable formula. It extends the wear of the makeup. It leaves your skin feeling silky soft. This is also infused with an ingredient called koji berry extract. And they're also saying this is pore filling as well. They're saying it will leave us a natural finish because of that koji berry extract. It is a stick primer that makes it easy and a quick application. Again, they're mentioning that it's pore filling and that it will minimize the appearance of the pores as well as fine lines. They're saying it is lightweight and breathable formula, suitable for all skin types, and it's an easy lock cap to ensure no mess. So this is the product that is inside the box. It looks exactly like the box, and it truly looks like a stick of butter. The one thing that Beauty Bakery does, their packaging is so over the top and amazing that their concepts are great. So up close, you can see it's exactly like as if it was a stick of butter and you were doing some baking where you would cut it, you know, the stick. It is just fantastic. So this is what it looks like here. This is what it is here. Yes, it is a stick formula, so it's easy to put it on your face. And then I used my hands because I wanted to feel the consistency of the product. I'm gonna put a little bit here so you guys can see, and I'll try to do it a little bit more. It left, I thought, a little bit of a white when I put it on my face, but when I blended it in, there was nothing that was left behind at all except that silky feeling that they talked about. So that is what it looks like here. This is something that I was a little bit afraid of as a combo girl, but I don't think you have to worry. It really just left a beautiful silk canvas for us to go. I'm not sure about the pore filling, you know, because that usually I would use something like from Benefits in certain areas where if my pores were really pronounced. But for this, I felt it really did a beautiful, beautiful job. So I think if you pick this, you're gonna be really, really happy. So excited about my first pick. The next item that we got was one I was keeping my fingers crossed I was gonna get in my box, because I also did a video showing all the products that could possibly have been in our variations for February. And always with the premium, the amount of products is so little. That's why always I share with you that, you know, by getting the 2 boxes, if the choices aren't winners for me, I know the odds are going to be that I'm going to end up with a completely same box, because the amount of choices that when we look at it, when they send it down and we're able to see all the choice items that variations could be in a base versus the premium, it's like 10 to 1. So this one here is the Ace Beauté packaging. It is just stunning. And then when you open it up, it slides open like this. And this is the gorgeous packaging on the inside here. When I went on the website to get more information for this, because again, this was not in the drop shop, Ace Beauté, they're saying this was a cruelty-free and vegan product. It is called the POUT Perfect Liquid Lipstick. This is an $18 value. And the shade that we got is Manifest. It also said on their website, which I'm going to give you a little bit more information, it says, with the perfect liquid lipstick, you can achieve that major pout clout that is you've been waiting for. With its pigment-packed and nearly weightless formula, they're saying your lips will be looking beautiful all day long with no cake or crack in sight. They're saying, plus, this velvety matte air-whipped formula will glide on easily and instantly, and it will lock in your color. They're saying the beauty tip for any makeup artist, from pro to beginners, it says this is beauty for all. So this is an easy formula for all of us to use. They're saying it has a doe foot applicator, which I'll show you. that the tip on your Cupid's bow and your outer corners of your lips for the perfect application. You could use the applicator's wide side to apply the matte product onto your lips for the maximum color payoff. When I was on their website, they said their products are also, especially this one, I don't know if all of them are, available on Amazon. So I went on to Amazon to see what the pricing was there. That was also $18, but it also gave the range of all the colors. And this color that is called Manifest is the lightest color in the group of products for this actual product. So I will leave that link down below if this is of interest to you, because again, this was not available in the drop shop. But the packaging on this is so ready for gift giving. It was just felt like luxury. And exactly like they said, when I put this on my lips, you can see that I'm not getting any of that sticky formula, and you really feel like you're not wearing anything on your lips. And it goes on like a whipped formula, and immediately with one application, and you can see that the little bit of the tip here, it has that point to it, it goes on perfectly. And I didn't have to dip back in. I dipped back in to see if I can build, and you can build without getting any of that cakiness. And I've had this on now for at least a couple of hours, and I'm not getting any pilling or any of that. So this I'm really impressed with, but the packaging on this was just spectacular. So excited that this was in the box. Next one that we got in here was, for me, a throwback product, and I was able to pull one out of my stash. But I'm gonna show it to you here so that I can show you theirs. So the one that was in the box, because mine is a little bit loved, and I will put the actual product on here. Let me just pull this up a little bit, because there is a mirror and it doesn't come with an outer packaging on it. This is from the brand called Touch and Soul. This is what this looks like here, and the whole top here is a full mirror, and this is what this product looks like here. And this, like I said, I pulled out of my stash, and I wanted to make sure that you guys will see that one, and I will swatch the one that is from my stash, but this one is the one that was in the box. And everything was really beautifully packaged with a lot of that bubble paper, so nothing got damaged. So this is gonna go for sure into the saves for later from this box. And again, I'll have another one from the other box as well. This Touch and Soul palette was not on their website when I went to look it up, and it also isn't on sale on Boxy, so I don't know what the price point is of this, but I do enjoy the Touch and Soul products. I did use one thing on my face from that palette, so I'll be able to share that with you at the end as well. But I think what makes this box into that premium are the next two. This one, starting with, is called the Ciate London Royal Edition Eyeshadow Palette. On their website, this is a vegan product. They're saying it is an exclusive 24-piece limited edition eyeshadow palette with a value of $48. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this premium with that $1.99 and everything added in runs around that $40 mark. So when you get a huge palette like this, it always more than pays for the box. They're saying create the ultimate royal looks with the Ciate London's Royal Edition eyeshadow palette. You can mix and match the silky pigment mattes with the super shimmery metallics to help you create so many different eye looks. So this is what the palette looks like here. It's exactly like the outer packaging that is here. And when you open this up, okay, it also has that full mirror, and it also has that safety shield as well. I'll cover up the mirror so that I can show you all the colors up close. And we will be doing a swatch party at the end, so you guys will see, and I'll also share with you how I put this on my eyes as well, because that is the eye look that I have on. It is from this palette. The next item that we have in here is the one that I could not wait for, and this is how I ended up with two of the exact same, because this is just stunning. It took my breath away when we got it as a choice. It comes in the envelope here, and it is from the brand called LOC Beauty. And this one here is there. It's a cruelty-free and vegan. Again, I had to go to the website of the company because this also was not available on Boxycharm's shopper. And it says this one is called the Secret Garden Blush Palette. This is a $55 value on its own. So it says you can go into the Secret Garden Blush in Glow Palette to find a gorgeous range of highly pigmented 3D blushes that will add to entrance your beauty glowing look. Wait till you see this when I open this up. Again, there is a full mirror in here, which I love, because if you're someone that ever travels, you know, for pleasure or for business, the mirrors inside a palette really make it easy and a difference. Look how stunning this is. I couldn't know what I wanted to put on. So I started with this gorgeous color here. Then I topped it a little bit with this one because I couldn't resist. And then I thought maybe I'd get a little bit of a glow with this one. And it was starting to get to be like, okay, put the brush down. But this is one that I cannot wait to play with all the colors. So that is it. I will swatch this also at the end. And I'm so excited about this. And if this was your choice also, I think you will be really, it's as beautiful in the picture as it is in person. And then the next item that was in here is from the brand called Refreshments. And this one is that brand that we all got introduced to on Ipsy. But now that Ipsy owns Boxycharm, we know that we are seeing crossover of products, but especially a brand that is owned by Ipsy, of course, is now going to be available to us in Boxycharm. And this is the Refreshments. Again, this one, believe it or not, was available on the Boxy Drop shop, but not in unscented, which is what I got here. What is available on the website for the drop shop right now is in the coconut colada scent. And they're saying the full retail on this would be $14, but it is on sale in the drop shop for this exact one, but in that coconut scent for $6. It says nourish and restore your dry skin. It is a quick absorbing, non-greasy, rich formula that will hydrate for up to 24 hours. So this is a velvety body cream. Again, it is in unscented. So that is, and this is huge. I mean, that's my head and this is the bottle. It is just absolutely fantastic. So like I've mentioned in previous videos, everything that I have tried from the Refreshments line has been a home run for me. I have not tried their unscented, but I have tried it in their scents. I enjoy their products. So this being in the box, I think made this box well-rounded because all of this was either a primer, which can be considered skincare or makeup. Everything else was makeup. And then we got a body product, which I think is absolutely fantastic. All right, now let's do the swatching. All right, okay. So I don't even know where to start. So we'll start with this one here and I'll do it on this hand so that you guys will be able to see. But like I said, I've already shared with you which colors I have put on. So I started with this gorgeous color here. Then I went to the bottom one here. And then I tried to top it off with which I thought had a little bit of a shimmer to it, and I was right. This looks very much like Luminosity. If you're a Milani fan or NARS Orgasm, that's what that looked like to me. And then this is another gorgeous, gorgeous color. And when you put your brush or your fingers in the palette, this pattern that is on here is not just on the surface, it's really embossed in, which is really means you're gonna have this gorgeous color for a while on there. So let's try to do this so that I know what I'm doing. I talk and then I get, my mind goes into 5 different directions. So one of these I did twice and I apologize because I did it with one finger other. So this is the one that I ended up using as my first color. And then these are all the other colors, including that one with the same finger, never double dipped. And that is what is here. It is beyond stunning. And you do not need to worry. It is pigmented, but not overpowering. So it's not like you put it on and it's like you're blending out. You can build on it, which is what I did. And that's how I ended up with this color that is on here. The next palette that I just want to share with you quickly, and I'm going to pull, this one is from the box. This one is from my stash. This one here had this color that was in the middle here. This one is actually a highlighter. So I wanted to share that with you, and that is what I used on the outside of my face, and I'll just put it down here and then I'll take it off. That is what that looks like there. So it's a really nice, you know, supple color. It's not one that's like where they tell you can see from the moon. This palette, I remember it was one of the first ones that I got like in from Boxycharm. It was okay. It wasn't anything spectacular, but this is what these shades look like here. This is one that, like I said, I've been impressed with in the past, everything else from Touch in Sol, but this was the first time I've had the opportunity to get an eyeshadow palette from them. But like I said, when I went on their website, I should wipe these guys off. When I got on their website, I was surprised that this didn't exist anymore on their website. The picture of it is there where it tells you how you can, you know, look at their products. But it didn't, let me just wipe my hand. It didn't show that it was available to purchase or anything like that. And again, when I went on Boxycharm, it wasn't available there either. So those are those shades there, which are the ones from the eyeshadow palette. Then I've already done that one. Then this one is the next big circle to it there, which to me reminded me of another one that was just stunning. So that has that shimmer shade to it. I remember that the color in the pan didn't reflect the shade that I just put on. So the color in the pan is this, and the shade that I just swatched is this one here. And I remember this palette was a little bit confusing for me, but let me do this here. And those are the three there. I'll just put them down here. And then the last one is a glitter shade that I'm just not gonna swatch because then I'll end up with glitter all over my table. And that's why this one ended up going so that I can have it in case, you know, this showed up again in another box, which it took a long time to do that, but it's here, that I would be able to not, you know, destroy another palette, and I'd be able to put that in my giveaway section. So this one here is a True True glitter, and that is this palette here. So that one is for that. Now we're gonna get into the big one, and let's just make sure that we have room, and we're gonna do our best to swatch all the colors, because what I did on my eye, I will share with you also. Such a beautiful, beautiful palette. All right, so starting with here, I put this color all over my eye. I then used this as my transition shade, and I share with you all the time that I go above where my crease is. And then I deepened up my crease with this gorgeous color here. And then I ended up using this color here on my outer corner. And then I went with the deep brown, and I put a little bit this with a wet eyeliner brush, and I ended up giving myself a little bit of an eyeliner with it, and very, very slightly deepened up the edges. I put this in the inner corner to give me that brightness. And then the other product, one I couldn't wait to use was this one that was called Peach. And that is what I put in the center of my eye. So like I said, the only time I wet was to make the brown into more of a liner, which is what I'm enjoying doing right now, and it's working. So let's do the first colors here, and I will be doing it because this is a lot on this palette. So this is Palace, this is Prince, this is Tiara, and this is Palace Gardens. I like Ciate London eyeshadow palettes. I have had no problems with them at all. And their colors, I think, are absolutely beautiful. And what's nice about them also is they're not overpowering, so you can build on them. And when you blend, they do not blend away. It is truly a luxury brand. Then the last two that are on this line here is one that is called Countess, and then this one is Princess, which is what I used in the center of my lid, which ended up being so, so beautiful. And that's that there. So I'm going to go a little bit further so that we can get them all on the same line. The next four that are here, starting with Regal, then we have Crown, which is a satin shimmer, then Duchess, and then Lady in Waiting. Yeah, they're stunning. Just stunning. The colors are really close, like when you look at it on the pan, but when you put it on your eyes, you can see that some have different undertones. So it really made a difference. When I tried a couple of different colors, I saw the difference. The next one is Noble, and then this one is called Diamonds. All right, now we're on to the third line, and it starts with Crowning Glory, Royalty, which we knew would be a blue, then Empress, and then we have Spectre. It's just beautiful. Really, really, really pretty. And then the last two on this line, and if you're curious, I have a wet cloth and then a dry cloth right beside it. The next one here is called Throne, and then we have the one that is King, and that's the one that is the deepest brown in the palette that I used wet to be able to deepen it up, and it definitely did deepen up. Then the last column here are those true jewel colors, which are just spectacular. So we're gonna start, I'm doing my best to wipe my hands off so we don't get mixture of the colors. The next one here is in Royal Blue. Then we have Jubilee. Then we have Queen, which that is like the perfect color with the name Queen. And then we have the last three colors here, which is Castle. Then we have Corgi, and then, which were her dogs. And then this one here is the Royal Family. And these are very similar to my skin tone, so you're not seeing those. But that is the whole palette here, which is just spectacular. It is so beautiful. You'll be able to use so many different looks with this. Like I said, I'm ecstatic about this being in premium, and to me, this definitely, just based on the eyeshadow palette on its own, to me made this premium for me. I mean, that was $55 on its own. But then when you add a 24 shade palette in here from Ciate London, to me, that makes it an absolute home run. So I'm always excited to get this, because I know that this brand is usually a UK brand, but I can't see anything on here that I can see up close right now because of the lights and the lighting here. But like I said, I'm really impressed with Ciate London. So through this box, I have the two choices. So we started with the Beauty Bakery Primer, which to me was an absolute winner. This gorgeous packaging and product from Ace Beauté. And then we have the gorgeous palette from Eloise, the Ciate London palette. And then for me, which ends up being a repeat, but if you haven't, this will be a nice product to be able to play with a lot of neutrals. And just know that that big one in the center is what I feel for me is more of a highlighter. And then of course, the fantastic Refreshments Velvet Body Cream. And this time they sent it over in unscented. And that's it for today, guys. So please share with me in the comments down below if you, because I didn't know my premium was even on the way. So please share with me if you're getting tracking with yours, or you're gonna get a surprise like I did as well. And that's it for today, guys. So everyone, continue to stay safe and well, and I'll see you all again soon in my next video. Bye for now.